Yeah, so the first piece is part of my introduction, and it goes out to all the ladies. I'm kind of nervous, so it would help if the ladies could like stand. Could they stand? If you're proud to be a woman, if you're not, it's cool, you can sit down. Right, it's called I Am, and yes, I hope you guys like it.
It has good food.
I am a hybrid of beauty and simplicity, a member of the greatest dynasty, a foundation of strength to a structure of philanthropy. I am your jealousy's casualty, strength, will, and pride's confederacy, your enemy when you assault my dignity. I am a physical form of ecstasy. Perfection, that's my body's geography. The only production from God's laboratory. I am life and death, truth and lies, amidst your doubts and your inquiries. Deaf to your opinions, they are unnecessary. The only link through which my dreams become my reality. I am a diagram of quality, stronger than a junkie's daily dose of whiskey. Anything but ordinary, so do not suppress, oppress, or stress. Do not judge me, use me, demean me, because I be the world's greatest celebrity. A woman. Oh, you guys are so proud to be women. Okay, cool. You can sit down now. Yeah, so I am a woman, and poetry, it's the only art I have. I can't sing, I can't draw, I can't do anything else but write poetry. So this is like just to wrap up my introduction, and I hope you guys like it. I let my pen keep walking like Johnny across the page. Line up my words like a lineup of shots my thoughts brought forth. Bleed them out through the ink. Through my poetry, you get a taste of my flowetry. Flow with me, get to know the ink that bore this sheet. Thoughts and words in sync. My intelligence leaks. Drops of words, a revolution. An orgasm of diction. From my soul to mine to pen, a lastful motion, caressing you, you flow in my direction, a healing poison, an alphabetic concoction in a glass of description that you drink with your perception. Once blind, now through me you see the deception. I mate with you, no need for contraception, gestation, and then we birth an artistic creation. I am music, a melody. I am a picture, a harmony. I am poetry. Flow with me. Big up my hype man. Right on the stage. Holla. Right, so okay, that kind of wraps up my introduction, and so this next piece is for everybody who's proud of their roots, like black people, not racist. No, I'm just proud to be who I am, right? And it's called ethnocentric. Yeah, I'm really into it anymore, so I'll just dive right into it. The light in my brightest days is black, a color whose history is interesting to track. I'm oblivious to the talk about black being whack in my world. Those are just whispers. From my black pride, they try and destruct me. But nevertheless, I'll still see myself as that black queen. No fear in admitting that I'm ethnocentric. They say that term leads to the weak, so that I may drop black. They see the success in my color and try and cloud me with tricks that those at the top fail to speak of because they have forgotten their people and now think black is a stain, a dirty streak. So in our schools we learn about their story, forget ours and embrace their history. We know their economy's inventory but know not of our forefathers' glory. Kids know of Hitler, Kids know of Hitler's plans, but not those of Shaka Zulu. They know of the SS, but not the Mau Mau. They know of Churchill, but forget Kenyatta and Boya too. We watch Cruise and Clooney, but our local theaters we've never stepped into. They learn of the American dream, but doesn't black need your dream too? Dismiss our cultural gowns as being backwards, forgetting without the back there'd be no forward. Drop the lasso and pick up the Arafat. Don't buy the local, you'd rather get some baby fat. Local music mirrors the Littles, the Biggies, and the Rockstars too, with themes ranging from the money, the booty, and things that our culture is not used to. And so I ask you, doesn't Black deserve your time too? Realize, when will you shed off their kaleidoscope of colors and stop treating Black with such colors? Realize that it's the light in the dark, it's the story you should track, it's the morals you lack. When will you love your color for your people's sake? When will you let the ethnocentric in you awake? Thank you. Ooh, all right. I hope everybody's like, how to be Black. So this next piece, it's not really in my head as such because it's like a couple of days old. This is the first time I'm sharing it because a couple of people kind of forced me to share it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's called 1994. I wouldn't explain it much because I want you guys to just take it however you want to take it, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So, flesh split into bars, different chambers within one star. 16 bars and concrete walls separate each prison. Wooden signs on each voice captivity's reason. Dark-skinned prisoners with blinding bright minds, whose bony fingers snapped shut the locks. In a history bound by time, a time where fear marched majestically, creating a beat for all to dance, a choreographed movement that held all in a hopeless trance. Magnified maps of my insides and earth, a boulevard of signs, some on wooden plaques, some metal, a kaleidoscope of different kinds. No men allowed, no fat men allowed, no light-skinned fat men allowed. No tasks allowed, no new tasks allowed, no challenging new tasks allowed past this point. No room for strength in this area, no healing, no erasing the past, no room to feel better. The signs were firmly rooted in the earth of my skin because it's easier to lose, it's scary to try and win. So I harbored this workforce of oppression and apartheid with no air of a 1994, able to raid my conscience and set alight a yearning for liberty, a call for a revolution where I'd marshal my senses and plan the murder of conformity. And they chant my definitions and swear oaths of no surrender. In the marketplace of my soul, they'd be stories of this new Mandela. I would marshal all the forces within, prepare them to be ready to kill, ready to die, to protect at all costs the definition of I snap back into reality where I've stalled. A prisoner and a warden look identical. Calls to freedom travel off lips to ears on the same head, meditating on what the captives in my soul have just said. And in the court of my spirit, the past defends its importance. The present begs for just one more chance. And the future? Well, the future sits back and chuckles at me because it's 26th April 1994, and tomorrow, freedom comes to be. Yeah, so you guys are the first people to hear that. I hope you guys liked it. I need someone in the audience for the next piece, though. A man. I need a man. So, oh, I'm getting two. Wow. So you guys here together? All right. What's his name? Philip. All right. So you guys, a round of applause for Philip. It's a bit cliche, but you can't have art that doesn't speak about love every so often, right? Yeah. So I guess we may as well talk about love. So Philip is gonna help me. He didn't know this before. Now you know. So I don't know. You wanna use that mic? So we want Philip to kind of say "I love you" with a lot of meaning. So you guys will help me judge, right? Okay, say "I love you."
I love you.
Was that there? No. You have to look into my eyes.
I love you.
And then now he needs to work on his voice. Yeah. Okay. You can't be laughing when you're telling me I love you.
I love you.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can do it like a number of times. So this next piece it's a love poem. That was written quite a while back. I still believe in love, holla. But Philip has to say I love you every time I pause. Okay? Are you cool? Do you love me?
I love you.
Ooh, okay, so here goes. When I say I love you, it's a chorus of my heart, soul, entirety, a pledge of my devotion, articulated emotion causing a physical sensation.
I love you.
He has it, right? When I say I love you, they aren't just words, arrangements of letters. It's my doubts eradication, my fears hibernation, no more acts of insubordination.
I love you.
Hey, you got the acting going on. Let's see if we can keep it going, yeah? When I say I love you, it's my heart's elation, my soul's jubilation. Loneliness is assassination.
I love you.
Ah, Philip. There's something in here. Dying over here. When I say I love you, I show it during our steady thrusting motion, our body's explosion, a loving friction, a loud exclamation.
I love
When I say I love you, it's our future's foundation, our union's confirmation, our happiness's medication.
you. I love you.
When I say I love you, it means you passed my examination. I'm following my intuition where you and I are the perfect collaboration.
I love you.
When I say I love you, it's not verbal ostentation. It's my heart to your heart communication. A positive response would be the desired reaction.
I love you.
I think he got it, right? Let's see if we can do one more. My love needs no reproduction. Between you and I, there'll be no segregation. My love knows no end, just perpetual continuation.
I love you.
Oh, a round of applause for Philip. Philip, one more thing. I love you. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Philip. Happy birthday, Philip. Right? Okay. So I was gonna end it there, but oh no. Alright, so the next piece is every artist I think goes through like a dark phase where you appreciate like sadness and stuff because it's cool. And so the next piece is it's called The Dance with Angels, and it's bordering on prose, but it's still poetry, and I hope you guys like it. Alright. The Dance with Angels. She danced through the wings of angels, letting her long black hair slap her cheeks gently. Her toes caressed the green carpeted fields while her fingers traced out maps flown by wildly colored butterflies. The sun smiled down on the dance of angels, and she, making sure the shadows only watched in envy. Her eyes reflected the trance that held the angels captive. Her smile was but not by the dance. Her smile spat glimpses of darkness, not by chance. Her long white gown spun around her silk-skinned body, and as the dance came to an end, she bid the angels adieu, as she returned to what she knew was true. You see, her house rested on a hill, caged by white picket fences and embraced by leafy green-dyed gardens, and her bony fingers reached for the knob of the door, and she got engulfed by a loving darkness. White gowns painted in confident red, rigid smiles expelled to make way for a calming frown. Torn pages of social Bibles littered the corner of her board. Her limbs, weak from the dance, embraced a red pointy chair. She sat, while memories of the dance with angels butchered her mind. No need to dance, no captive trance, no movement, just silence, just a space where the truth can reside. Thank you. That wraps up my poetry for now. So thank you. You guys are a really cool audience. Yeah. And no thanks. And thank you, Philip, and happy birthday again. Thank you. Oh, and thank you to the band. Today I just hijacked them, man. So thanks.